Hi, this is Batman the Dark Knight, and I'm just going to show you a real quick video of my collection now today. I sold off a lot of figures because I needed money there a few months ago. Sold off Blade, Iron Man, sold me Scarecrow, sold loads of figures. So the figures I have in here now are really just Batman figures and a couple of others, and I'll show you what they are now. So I'll start up the top actually. There's the 1/4 scale Hot Toys Dark Knight Batman. Dark Knight Rises Batman, sorry. An amazing figure, beautiful figure. So happy I have him. I can never stop looking at this guy. He's definitely up there with my favourites. That head sculpt is just Christian Bale. Love this guy. And then I have the Enterbay Joker here. Beautiful figure as well. Love it. And the Enterbay Batman Begins Batman. Even though they have on the box the Dark Knight Batman, but you only see this suit for like 5 minutes in the Dark Knight, so I just call it the Batman Begins. Love how those look together, and the scale isn't too bad with them there. My Batman is actually slightly taller than my Joker, which is grand. So then underneath there I've got the Hot Toys Bank Robber Joker. Still have him, still one of my favourite figures. He was my first Hot Toy and I'll never let him go. And then I've got the Hot Toys Two-Face. This guy's hard to get nowadays, and if you get him you end up paying through the roof for him. So he's great as well. Then I've got the Hot Toys Toy Fair exclusive Batman Begins Batman. Still a beautiful figure as well, love him. And then I've got my own custom Jim Gordon here. Really like how that guy looked. Oh, it looks, sorry. And then down below, just open this up. I've got the Dx12 Batman. Brilliant figure. But when you get the 1/4 scale, it makes this guy look a bit like a toy, but he's still an excellent figure. I love him. Love the stand, everything. That's just the Dx11 chair there. I have to put that back in the box. Then over here I've got Bane. Beautiful figure. He just looks brilliant in the collection, and I have him standing on the broken Carla here. Love the stand and everything that comes with him. And that head sculpt still, like, Jesus Christ, you just take Hot Toys for granted with what they do nowadays. That head sculpt is just amazing. Love it. And then here I've got Selina called Catwoman. Never did a review on this, but there's that many of them out there, I didn't bother. Love this figure. Yeah, they changed the head sculpt from the prototype photos, but like with the mask on, it just looks exactly like Anne Hathaway, so I love how that figure looks. And then next we have the Dx11 Joker. Probably the best figure of 2013 up until the 1/4 scale and all came out. 1/4 scale Batman. This figure is just, oh, he's just superb. Everything about him. The shoes, the detail Hot Toys put into this guy. And then we have the Dx02 here, an older figure, but still looks great in the collection. Just shows sort of how much Hot Toys have come on since that. Like, that's still brilliant looking, but they're just so much better nowadays. And then I mentioned I saw me Scarecrow, but I still have another Scarecrow. I bought him again, and I ended up buying him and the Demon Bats. Had to have the both of them. So I needed my Hot Toys Batman collection full again, so that's why I did this. This guy is brilliant. He looks cool, the detail on that head. Look at that. It's just outstanding looking. And how the suit looks. The cape isn't the best, but still cool. And then down there I just have, I don't know why I'll show you this, but I'll show you this. I have a Mezco walled figure, and it's actually signed by Bryan Cranston. That's just something that has to be in the collection for me, so I just threw him in here. Then onto the next cabinet we have top shelf. 2 brand new figures. One being the Hot Toys Manistee Superman. This guy is probably, he's in there in my top 3-4 figures in this collection. He's just, you can't say enough about this figure. Everything about him is just the detail in the suit and in the boots, the texture on the stand here, how the cape's done, everything, the detail in the hands, everything about this figure. That head sculpt, I just can't say enough about this figure. Get him. Just get him. He just looks brilliant. And then here we've got the newest edition. He only came today. The Hot Toys Crow, and the Crow in there at the back. And as I said in my review, I'd probably pose him with the guitar, but I ended up putting it here on the front. So yeah, this guy is just brilliant as well. The two of them look really good together in my opinion. Because you can't get Jarrell in there, because the stand is just too big. Speaking of Jarrell, here he is here. That head sculpt is just the spit of Russell Crowe. I said Brand in the review by accident, Russell Brand. How the hell did I do that? It's Russell Crowe, Russell Crowe. Anyway, another nice figure. I think he's a bit underrated. People don't really like the figure from what I've seen. There's a few people saying they don't think it's great and they're skipping out on it, but I think it's a nice figure. The Codex there. And then here we have the Hot Toys Amazing Spider-Man. Another figure a lot of people seem to not bother getting because of the shoulder issue. But I love the figure. He looks great in there. And there's the two of them together. I really like how Hot Toys did the suit on that, by the way. Just the neck joint is the only thing that I sort of would have an issue with, but not major issue. And then down here we have the Dx08 and the Dx09. 1989 Batman. Still an amazing looking figure. He's always going to be good. You just when you keep getting new Hot Toys, you just sort of take the older figures for granted. But when you do videos like this and look at them again, they're just class. I love Hot Toys did a Michael Keaton head sculpt or something one day. It'd be just great to have that. The suit here, brilliant. Stand, everything. And then over here we have the Joker. Still love this. I actually still prefer this head sculpt over the Mime version head sculpt. I just think this one looks more menacing. So yeah, and at the back there I have a picture that Tim Burton has signed. So his autograph is in there somewhere in the back of that. He's just standing on top of the Batmobile. And then that's really it. Just a quick look at my review of my collection, guys. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Really appreciate you watching this. Thanks, and I'll see you all soon.